A lot of YouTubers talking about the idea of retiring recently, which is kind of sad, dude. I'm freaking way too overly sentimental for things like ending and shit, even like TV shows. Like, I remember back in the day, like, I'll see, like, the last episode of Roseanne or Boy Meets World or some... These were bad examples because I watched a lot of those shows, but freaking... I'll see, like, the last episode of a TV show that I've never even watched, and I'll be like, this is depressing. It's ending? It's over? We're not doing it anymore? Like, music and the robots and the... Ice Spice Overlords? But for real, though. It's sad when things end, and why do they have to make it... I don't know. It just is for some reason. But freaking YouTubers retiring... I mean, yeah, I think Hank Green said something about how we just don't have the right word for it, because it's not really... You're not really retiring, unless you're hanging it up for good, like freaking... Seth Everman, is that his name? I don't know enough about him to know if he's actually retiring. But he might be. Maybe he's the only one really doing it. But it seems like most of the YouTubers that are quote-unquote retiring are just sort of dialing it back. Or switching to a side project or something for the most part. You know, like calling it for their main show. Like, I think Game Theory was... It sounded like he was giving away the channel and letting it carry on without him. But, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. And freaking... I don't blame most people if YouTube isn't like a forever love or a forever passion for them. Can't relate though, dude. I'm just built different. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would ever want to stop doing YouTube, definitely. I think that's out of the question. I think it's in me, not on me. I think it's in my blood at this point, dude. It's definitely in my programming. I definitely freaking grew up talking to the camera and shit, but freaking... I don't know. I guess it's also a little bit different if you're just freaking being yourself and being authentic and freaking letting the content change with you and not sticking to game theories or whatever, like one specific thing about Five Nights at Freddy's, just for an example. Shout out to MatPat, though. I'm not a goddamn nerd. I don't watch game theories. I mean, it's all make-believe, though. So is it for nerds or not? It's like, I want to research something that isn't even knowledge. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna go to get a goddamn degree in Five Nights at Freddy's school. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm never retiring. Basically. Unless I'm really retired of your shit. Unless I'm really, really rich and powerful. And quit. Nah. Freaking shout out to all the YouTubers out there grinding it out day in and day out. It's sometimes a lonely job, at least in my experience, but I think a lot of people experience that. Being a full-time creative, I think, in any genre or medium will probably be similar, because you just have to have time to be bored and tinker with your thoughts in a way. I don't know. Start a podcast in your room. Something like that. So freaking check on your creative friends, I guess. Freaking shouts out to the psychopaths out there. Don't get too retired. Don't retire yourself out too soon, champ. I don't freaking know what I'm saying. That brings me to our next topic. How do we rizz up the baddies, boys?